probably gonna have to do 2 videos. Anyway, I'm back. Yeah, I had to start understanding that money and options is way more important than little 15, 20 minutes of stroking. Money and options is gonna last way longer than relationships. Money and options is gonna outweigh any feeling a woman can give you. I don't care what y'all, how y'all take this knowledge I'm blessing you with. Because eventually the same love is either gonna hinder you, A, drown you, B, or limit you in the options that you can make. Because when you're in love with a woman and y'all can't both be in the same place at the same time, I know some celebrities must have hell. You know, the ones that have to be, you know, on the move and their wife can't be. Or their wife got to be at this shoot today and they got to be making this movie tomorrow. I know celebrities must have it so hard dealing with that, man. You know, like you filming in Egypt and your wife filming in Alaska. That's got to be hard on a relationship. And it's love that holds that relationship together. And I get it. Love do feel good. It feels great to love somebody and be loved. I'm not knocking it. But, man, when I ain't in a relationship, I make so many strides. And I make so much happen. And it's because of my options. And I'm able to pick and choose whatever is the most money. Whatever works for me. I don't have to worry about how she feel, where she gonna be. Can we schedule a meetup or a play date? No, man, I gotta worry about all that. Just get to this bag. I'm chasing this money. And so I try to instill those lessons in my son. He just got with a little girl, man. I ain't gonna say a little girl. He just got him a girlfriend. I gotta quit talking about that. I hate people doing me like that. I'm not gonna continue to do people like that. He got him a woman. And that's his girlfriend. And he's been focused on her, man. And I ain't even knocking him. You know, it's his first real relationship. I'm happy for him. At the same time, I'm trying to show him quickly. Like, if I could go back and give me advice, if I could go back and talk to me, it's kind of how I talk to him and what I tell him. And that boy is just talk to a brick wall, man. Like talk to a brick wall. He hear me, but he don't hear me. You know, going in this ear, but I can see it going right back out there. And that's how we are when we're younger. You know, we have to live and learn at some point. You know, at some point there ain't a lot you can tell a kid or a teenager or a young adult. They just gotta live, and then one day they gonna call you. They're gonna say, hey, remember you were telling me about this, or you were telling me about that. How do you do that again? And I'm waiting for them moments for my son. Hopefully my daughters listen. And I don't have to wait for that moment. Hopefully they just listen right off top. But I remember being, you know, my son's age and not listening, man, and just thinking, I can do it another way. Just me, I don't got to do that. And I still feel like that on some levels. But I know how to take advice now. I know how to take lead. I know how to listen to good advice and good opinions. And I know how to filter now. Everybody ain't finna tell you something positive. Everybody ain't telling you something to help you. Some people telling you the wrong stuff to hinder you on purpose. Why? Because they don't have that much time on the clock. Some of them, they just jealous. Some of them, they just don't want to see you get it too soon. Meaning they don't want to see you accomplish certain goals and they're leaving. Yeah, and that be some of the people that's closest to you. You be like, man, why didn't she tell me that? You see clearly she know how to get to LLC. You see clearly he know how to fix this and do that. You know who to call to have that done. Why? They don't want you to get it too soon, then not need them. They don't want you to accomplish that too quick, then why would you call them? You already own your own home. How you gonna call on them? Now they just see you need to wash your clothes. They could have gave you a washing machine and dryer. They really just want you to keep coming by because they need that attention. They need to just see you, some of these people, man. And ain't nothing wrong with that to an extent. People a lot of the time hinder other people. Just is how it's set up, man. I remember my baby mama scratching my Camaro up. Scratched that car up. I was so beat off. And she beat up my truck. My Denali, I had a Denali XL. I still got one. Ain't have a dent or a scratch on it. Wasn't but like 4, 5 years old. And she could tell I really love that truck. And so she beat that truck up, man. I was sick to my stomach. I didn't hate her though. I didn't hit her. I didn't stop her. I just let her get it out. I said, that helped me. That make you feel better? And I asked her, what did the truck do to you? What did it say? Did it look at you the wrong way? Or? And she laughed. And I told her, like, I want you to remember this moment and this energy when you get a nice vehicle. And if I beat it up, I want you to take it just as softly as I took this. And she had this Charger sitting in front of my house for a while. I kept telling her, get that Charger from in front of my house. I drove it a couple times. It ride nice. It wasn't nothing wrong with that car. But it just, it irritated me that she would do that to my vehicle and then use my house as a storage. And so, I ended up taking some frustrations out on that Charger one night after we had an argument and she busted my windshield on my truck. I said, okay. Now I'm saying all this to say, a lot of the time women misplace their anger and they take it out on your personal effects because they feel like now you got to take time out again and get it again, or now you got to take money and fix it, and it's all meant to slow you down, the trajectory, the accomplishments. And you want to stay away from people. I've gotten away from all these people I'm talking about. Yeah. I was homeless at one point, living out of a van I had. And now a lot of people live out of their vans. It's crazy to me. I felt like I was just homeless. I felt like I had it so bad. I had this big, nice van. It was a town and country van. It had a bed in the back. It had all the lights around in it. I'm talking about a beautiful van. I ended up taking the 350 rocket motor out of it and putting it in an old school. It was that good of a motor. It was Jasper. I don't know if y'all know these engine Jasper rocket motors are some of the best motors ever made. And had this nice tick to it. But I was living in the back of that van for a while. Went to my father's house and I said, Father, it's cold outside. I can't let this fan run all night to heat me. Mind if I just crash on the couch? And he said, nah, man, you can't stay here. I got a woman coming by. I don't know what you're going to do, but you got to get up out of here. And to this day, he acts like he don't remember that because it happened twice. And after that second time I asked him, I kind of distanced myself from him. Because for you to even let your child freeze to death or not have the option of staying on your couch, like I wasn't asking to move in. Just let me stay the night until the sun come back up. It's too cold out there for me tonight. I never looked at him the same again after that. I still respect him and all that, but I just know as far as me accomplishing things in life, he is not somebody that wants to help. And he could possibly end up being somebody that wants to hinder. I don't like classifying people that, in that position in my life, in that box. But when you put yourself in there, I can't take you back out. So, you gotta watch the people that's closest to us. As a black man, you gotta watch everybody around you anyway. You never know, because a lot of the nature of being a black man, I come to find, is that black men like to use other black men. I got friends that I can't even hang around no more because it was always gambling going on. And they look at me weird when I say I don't want to gamble with y'all. If I wanted to gamble or play a card game, there's casinos everywhere I would go to. I don't want to sit up at nobody's house. If everybody got a pistol, now somebody get drunk, somebody get upset, somebody gonna get shot, which ended up happening. If that ended up happening, and I'm so happy that I got so much sense when it comes to stuff like that. I almost had like a third eye, and I could just see the future on stuff like that. And I started using it. And true enough, it's led me to being alone. But it hasn't hindered me. And I'm able, and like I said, I don't know if I'm better off, I know I'm better off. I mean, I don't know if it's just satisfying every day. But now I make chronicles. I'm able to, like I say, do a chronicle of my daily adventures and everything that I'm doing. You know, say when I was younger, I didn't really have access to digital cameras and stuff like that. So this is a nice chronicalization of my life. And I'll let y'all watch it. I'll let y'all see me grow, man. 'Cause I do good things. You know, I plan on doing great things. I've been limited in life due to poor choices and poor choices people. And now I make beautiful, positive choices. And I only go around positive, beautiful people. So watch how this turns out. You know, I have so much and have been blessed with so much already. And for me to have made such poor choices. So it's just going to be a beautiful thing watching me get to these millions, you know. So yeah, y'all tune in, man. Juan Scott, also known as Cameron. Yeah, let me quit putting the camera on. That's that guy my auntie say my name. It's Cameron all day. Cambo and the Lambo. Real soon, my baby. So soon, I'm gonna come back to this video and say, wow, I remember talking about it. Now I'm being about it. Yes, sir. Stay tuned.